And welcome back to Season 2 of the West Ham United Career Mode here on FIFA 15. We are carrying on from where we left off. Transfer for Elliot Lee. Yeah, we are back and ready to do it all over again, as Jeremy Corbyn once said. No, we had a good season, and now we're looking to do it again with Champions League football. £8.5 million for Musa Sissoko. Sure, it wouldn't even be a bad offer. A bad thing. Javier Hernandez, 14 million. He'd be good for us though. But that's a lot of money. We can obviously probably try and work out lower deals for a lot of these players, but yeah. Oh, do you know what? For the sake of 25 grand, Stevenage can have Elliot Lee. Carl Jenkinson, 5 million. Blimey. I do kind of want Jenko back though. 20 million for Dimitri Payet. I think I have put a bid in. Areola, 11 million. Fucking hell, 11 mil. And Alex Inquiry, 13 mil. Lots to think about going into this season, especially. I have looked for Marseille. We've set a 15.5 million and offer for Dimitri Payet. I offered what? Do you know, I might try like 12.5 and just see how that works. I'm not too fussed on Musa Sissoko. It would be a nice one, but Liverpool interesting cash. Why do I feel like that was a transfer offer that always happened? Fabianski, of course, we were interested in. We do need another goalkeeper, in fairness. At least another goalkeeper. Chelsea have offered 18.5 for Rafa Varane. We're not too worried about that one then. Transfer offer for James Tompkins. That is interesting because we can get about 8 million for him, and he is probably he's a good backup centre back to have. He can play a lot of other positions. 15.5 million still. I wonder at what point they just stop letting me put transfer offers in for Dimitri Payet. He will be a West Ham player by the end of this episode. Doniel Henry, yeah. Do you know what? Big man can go. never gonna get minutes. I think that was the old email that I didn't delete. Okay. Well, the sad news is that Bulgaria have not allowed me to become the manager, but 3-year contract for Dimitri Payet, 90 grand. He is going to join and he is going to become the GOAT. Kieran Trippier transfer approach made. 4 million's not bad, and we do need a right back, but I kind of want Jenkinson back if I'm going to get anybody. I feel like there's an opportunity for quite a number of these players. I mean, 4 million's not bad. Should we try a cheeky £3 million offer and see what happens for Kieran Trippier? I'm probably rambling a lot, but yeah, there's a lot to go over. I think we do have one thing I will note is we do have a qualifying round. I didn't know we'd have to do a qualifying round for the Champions League, but apparently we do. We've got to play Lech Poznan home and away to even get into the Champions League. I'm not entirely sure. I want to hazard a guess and say that if we do lose, then if we do lose the thing, we go into the Europa League, I want to say. Doniel Henry's been sold. I'm not too sure. Jordi Massett is a player I'm interested in. He's 70 or 80. He'd be a good backup goalkeeper, if anything. For especially 1.4. 4.5 million. But they've only accepted 4.2 there. I am going to submit a new offer of 4 million and see what they say to that. But the good news is we have an offer accepted from one Dimitri Payet. Get in there. Dimmy is here. Oh my! I just feel so much happier now that he's actually back. Well, that he's not back, but he's in the club. And look at that, he slots right in there. And our 2 signings from Marseille have gone right into the team, and we keep Noble in there. It's what dreams are made of. It's what everybody wants. But yeah, Dimmy is back. I will be giving him the number 27 shirt. But yeah, what a start. What I'll do now is I'll just skip forward, and then if anything happens, I'll make the updates, because it's just going to take ages otherwise. One transfer offer to another. We have in fact managed to convince Carl Jenkinson to rejoin on a permanent basis this time for 4 million. I tried offering 45 grand, and he was like, "Oh, I don't want to relocate." I was like, "My brother, you play in London." But oh well. Carl Jenkinson is joining West Ham on a permanent basis. I can sign Martial, but I just don't have the funds currently. If there's certain players that leave, we can make that work. But yeah, Carl Jenkinson is back, and permanently now. So we do have an upgrade on our right back situation. We probably need a few players just to make everything work. I don't think this squad is at all Champions League ready, but yeah, these are the cards we've been dealt and what we have to deal with. So yeah, we're just going to try and work it out. So first pre-season game of this second season, we've got Lyon away. We're going to try some of the new boys out. We lost, but Creswell got a goal, which was nice. A very young Tolito getting a goal. Wow, for kid, like I said, wow, what a team that Lyon used to have. Yeah. Oh, well, we lost, but it is what it is. Cold disappointing not to start. Oh well, we're gonna see what we can do in terms of the rest of it. We've got another friendly here against. Is that Fortuna Dusseldorf? Oh, it is. Oh my god! Now Enna Valencia wants to discuss his bloody wages. Oh, I can't be bothered. I thought we'd done that in Valencia. Oh, it was Sacco's wages, wasn't it? Fortuna Dusseldorf. Valencia does get a goal, so that's. Oh, fucking Diafra's after as well. What am I meant to do here? Blimey. I've got to sort some bits out, obviously, before the Champions League, or like the first games of the season, and then obviously big Champions League matches as well. Got to go through qualifiers and all sorts. Fucking long. Yeah, I'm going to try and sort out more player sales, but yeah, I kind of want to get more players in before the start of the season. Let's get into it. Man City away, opening day of the season. I feel like we've played Man City. We've played them a lot recently, I think. Unsurprisingly, it might be a little bit boring that we're playing them yet again. Yeah, we've got to go to the Etihad to start our season off. We're obviously still looking to get. We still haven't beaten Manchester City yet in this career mode, which is unsurprising. They have just won the double, of course, the league and the cup. Man City. I'd be tempted to see what sort of signings they've made. Obviously, you know our team, the new signings: Payet, Ayew, Jenkinson's technically a new signing. They're all in there. We have lost a bit of height and experience in Alex Song, but Yaya Toure in there as well. So, yeah. We're looking forward to it though. Carl Jenkinson back on a permo. I think he's going to be a right back for the foreseeable future, in fairness. But yeah, a couple of new players. Dimmy in there. Oh, looks so good seeing him in a West Ham shirt. It's a season before. Technically the season where it would have been the year that he would have signed, obviously. But they're electing to not play Joe Hart. I'd be quite happy to see if we could get him on a deal at some point. But we'll have to obviously wait and see. City at home, or City away, sorry. We'll see how this one pans out. Dimitri. Oh, a slip through for Enna Valencia. And Valencia rolls in the opener. And the man, our top scorer from last year, has done it again. Could have probably slid in Dybala for a tap-in, but Goretzka slips him in. I've realised that this season Enna Valencia did actually move to number 11. But, oh well, he's 31 for the time being. That is a brilliant little finish. Composed finish from a player who we relied on so much last year for goals. Maybe he does earn that new contract he was asking for. Great start to the season though. Dimi slips in Enna Valencia again. Enna Valencia. Oh, it's 2-0. What a brilliant goal And Enner Valencia is tearing Man City apart here. Assisted by Dimitri Payet. What a start this is. Enner Valencia, what a turn. Sits Clichy on his arse. Goes, I'll have that in the far corner, thank you very much. What a finish. And what an amazing start we've had here at the Etihad. That is exactly the start we wanted.
Well, this transfer wrangle is going on about their player. They just want more money for him, Alan. Yeah, maybe. He's certainly playing hardball. Goes for goal!
Oh, what? Okay. Not entirely sure how that's gone in, but Nigel de Jong, or Luke de Jong or whatever. I don't know, question marks do have to be had over Adrian there, I can't lie to you. That is pretty poor. That shouldn't be going in from that angle. And that is a really poor goal to concede. It's not an opportunity for him, but de Jong has pulled one back. So that's really frustrating. Which one was it? Oh, CM de Jong. Yeah, I was close with them.
CM de Jong.
De Jong.
Nasri. Here's de Jong. Bonnie!
Wilfred Bonnie. Oh, what a save, Adrian. Second half. But 2 first half goals from Enner Valencia have been enough to get the 3 points here against City. And we were just talking about just needing to get a result against them, because we played them 4 times last year. No, we didn't. We played them 3 times last year, and we only we didn't get a single positive, or we got 1 draw. But obviously we lost that cup final and lost the away fixture. We lost there last season. So yeah, massive improvement getting 3 points here. Like I said, absolutely nothing happened in that second half. It was very, very midfield orientated. Yeah, a good game from a lot of players. There was maybe more we could have done, but I think we're playing one of the best teams in the league, so I've got no gripes at all with getting a I've got no gripes at all with getting a lovely little result there against a good Man City team. So yeah, now we go straight into the Lech Poznan game, and yeah, we've got to sort the team out. But yeah, our first ever Champions League game though, which will be all right. So yeah, we'll sort the team out and we'll head into that and see what we can do there. It's a slight change side. I do want to give Zarate the benefit of the doubt, because we could sell him and get good money for him, and obviously that just allows us a little bit more in the transfer window. But I want to give him the benefit of like another season, or at least another half a season, before we make anything drastic decision-wise. Yeah, our first ever Champions League game, or Champions Cup game as it was back in FIFA 15. We've got Lech Poznan in a qualifying round. I'll be 100% with you. I've got no idea who plays for Lech Poznan at this time. Obviously, the only reason we don't have anyone else playing in goal and Adrian's playing is because we don't have any other goalkeepers. Quite plain and simply, Adrian's our only goalkeeper at the club at the minute. We probably should have kept Raphael Spiegel at the club on another year, but I am looking at options to sign him. Yeah, after a good start to our Premier League campaign and we were winning against Man City, we now have to start our European venture. We worked hard after 38 games to get to this point where we could potentially play in the Champions League, and now we're here. We want to make sure we get into the group stages at least. Is that Barry Douglas? My word. Yeah, hopefully we can have a good game here, and it's a good start to our Champions League run. Oh, Payet slipped in Mark Noble. And Noble should have scored. Good delivery. And Chiarte will slip in Valencia. Oh, Valencia, that's brilliant. Great footwork from Enner Valencia. And he goes down, and he wins a penalty. Easy pickings, that was always going to be a penalty. Great work from Valencia. And he gets scythed down by Kaminsky, the captain. That was never in doubt, really. I think if I got a little bit further, it would have been a goal anyway. But yeah, absolutely brilliant run from Valencia, who's obviously been our best player for his career mode so far. But yeah, Mark Noble will step up. As much as I want Valencia to take it, Our first Champions League goal should be taken by Mark Noble. Unless the game's gonna... Oh, there we go. I was like, oh my god, the game's broken. No, first Champions League goal should be Mark Noble, and it is. Penalty down the middle. Calm as you like. Missed that penalty in the FA Cup final. I think that was more me than anything else, but what a start here in Poland. Mark Noble. It was always going to be. As much as I love Valencia, I wanted him to score because he's earned that penalty. Mark Noble's the spot kick taker. And you can't deny the captain his first ever Champions League goal, his first ever European goal for the club. Yeah, what a start. Oh my god. That is unbelievable football. How have we not scored?
It was coming his way, even though the game went on for a few moments afterwards. Yeah, and he's not complaining too much. He holds up his hands and takes that one.
Zarate. Oh, how have we not scored again?
He's got possession. Here comes the cross.
Oh, it's a goal. My word. We've been absolutely carved apart there. And after we played some wonderful football, we should be 2-0 up. We've conceded, man. That's so frustrating. It's a lovely bit of football from Lech Poznan, but... yeah, frustrating. Maybe question marks on Adrian. Maybe he should get there. I think that'd be harsh to blame that on the goalkeeper. It's poor defensively. But it's frustrating to concede a goal like that. We fucking go anywhere other than a Lech Poznan player, maybe.
Well, he almost went down in with a chance.
Oh my word, man! It can't drop anywhere other than a Lech Poznan player at the minute. It's an unbelievable finish as well. That's the worst part. It's just such an annoying goal to concede because it just shouldn't be getting to him. Off of that tackle from Tompkins shouldn't be dropping like that though. He's just smashed it in. And again, all the chances we've had that haven't gone in, but that will go. It's just frustrating to me. Fucking unbelievable finish though.
Real surprise for West Ham, who let the other team get in front.
Oh, Dimmy. Oh, God, this is just ridiculous. How is everything that's there is going in, but Pyatt's just dribbled from kickoff and he's just put it wide. That would have been phenomenal. Of course that goes wide, though. Oh, and Valencia just put it wide, man. This is just unbelievable. Nothing's going in for us tonight. Can't believe this game, man. Don't do that.
Time is ticking away here. 4 minutes to go. Good piece of tackling there.
Jarvis.
What a chance here. Got to be.
Oh my God! How? In with a chance. Oh my, no way, no. None of this is my fault now. How have I not scored at least 5 goals? That's a ridiculous miss. Game at all. That is unforgivable, some of them misses. Just everything going straight at the keeper or going wide, it's just unfair. It screams of unfair. What more can I do from that Sacco chance? How many opportunities just don't go in for me? They had 2 on target. I had 7 on target and 1 goal. I can't be arsed. Of course, their goalkeeper making 7 saves says it all. Just can't be bothered when I'm losing games against teams like Lech Poznan because the game can't just let the goalkeeper not be fucking shit for a minute. Oh, fuck it.
Aberdeen 1, PSV 0. Lech
Can't be
Poznan
asked. That's
West Ham
really annoyed
United
the fuck
1,
out of me.
Molde 0, Hamburg 1.
Like, what's the point of me having just an unbelievable game in terms of chance creation and not one going in?
What comes next in the English Premier League?
And the Valencia.
Second placed Chelsea host 17th placed Derby County.
No.
In third place,
I don't want to sell my best player.
16th placed West Bromwich Albion. Fourth placed Everton entertain.
Just so fucking annoying, man. That shouldn't be happening. Alright, we will be playing the second leg as well because I'm determined now to turn that around and get the result that it warranted. We're going to sim the game against Cardiff because there's absolutely no reason for me to play a game against Cardiff. We did win. Payet and Goretzka getting goals, so we have seen Payet get his first goal, and Jelavic missed a penalty. I think we signed Nikisha Jelavic this season. In real life, we signed Nikisha Jelavic. We've now got to
Premier League. Arsenal 0, Southampton 1.
These fucking wages are going to be so jarring, man.
1. Chelsea 1, Derby County 0. Everton
Giving them a better
Manchester
thing
United
they want.
2. Liverpool 3.
Need to motivate the boys. How can we go from beating Man City to losing to Lech Poznan?
Crystal Palace.
Alright, well, it's going to be a baptism of fire for Jordy Massett because he is probably going to play this game. He sort of has to, I do kind of want two goalkeepers. So, having two Spanish goalkeepers, that's not bad. I wonder if it's giving him the number 1 or if it's giving him some bookie fucking number. I'd imagine it would have given him the number 1. Yeah, it's given him the 1. Let's sort the team out and then get ready for the shit game against fucking Lech Poznan at home. Making up to do then, to turn this tie around against Lech Poznan. It would be impressive if we went out at this stage. So we see how it goes. We do need to work out a phenomenal. It's a turnaround tie now. We have to have a special night here at the bowling ground. What would be the final year of the bowling in real life? We need a big performance. We need the crowd to be behind us. We need to get the result that warrants a strong team. We worked hard in 38 games to get to the Champions League. We cannot go out in the qualifying rounds like this. It would be criminal from us. It would be typical West Ham though to go out in qualifying rounds like this. So we need a big result. Obviously debuts for a debut for Jordy Massett. He's the only debutant in the team. Everyone else, we've gone pretty strong tonight. Jack Grealish is getting some minutes because I think it would be harsh to not give him any minutes. Yeah, debut and goal from Jordy Massett, who we're looking to try and use as just the backup goalkeeper now. Yeah, we need a strong performance tonight if we have any hopes of going through to the next round. But yeah, let's see how it goes.
He can lay it off to the supporting player. It's a corner.
Corner ball. Payet for Winston Reid. And Winston Reid draws us level. What a set piece from Dimitri Payet. We'll be seeing that again. Well, we saw that in real life at Upton Park. Dimitri Payet to Winston Reid. What a header from the Kiwi. And that is just the start we needed here to get us back into this tie. What a brilliant header from Winston Reid. He just comes up with clutch goals for West Ham, doesn't he? That is fun.
Quickly, the fans have warmed to this new manager. What do you think his impact?
Opportunity.
There's still a chance after the save.
It's a save. Dybala for Grealish. Oh, and Grealish with an opportunity there. That's a good chance. We're really working hard to try and win this game. That's a good opportunity from Grealish. He's just not got the finishing that we need him to have at the minute. This is the area we wanted him in. Dimitri Payet. Oh, it's off the wall. That would have been a good that would have been a great way to start it. Dimitri Payet off the wall. Sits me in the back of there. That would have been good though. Went through and away. I was like so confused because I was like, why is it not giving me an option to like make changes to the team? And then it's like they've gone, oh, they are through and away goals, and I was like, oh, that makes more sense. So I think we qualified for the group stage just about on away goals. I genuinely thought we had to win 2-0. Huh? Wait, surely we made it through.
Premier League. The league leaders, Tottenham Hotspur, host 5th placed Swansea City.
It's Electricals now claim victory.
Travel to 12th placed Southampton. In 3rd place,
Actually,
Chelsea
been through
to
one.
20th placed West Bromwich Albion.
Quite confused.
Manchester United entertain 7th placed Queen's
Because
Park Rangers.
if anybody's won on away goals, it would have been me. Fuck it, we did get through, and I've just checked and seen who's in our group. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Can I have a look at the group? We've got Bayern. Okay. So we've got Bayern, Spartak Moscow, and Galatasaray. That is a difficult set of Champions League fixtures, I'll tell you that. That Winston Regold being just about enough to get us through is quite funny, though. Sean Maguire's going to go out on loan. I don't want to sell Adrian. There's players I have transfer listed that I want to sell that I don't get offers for. Yeah, thank God though. I thought I had to go to extra time because I was so confused for a second. I was like, what on earth? Like, why is it not giving me the option to like keep playing? I'm too used to the current the current state, like this game, where it's like, yeah, if it finishes level after 90, you go to extra time and you go pens. That's what confused me. But yeah, where it's Stoke, we'll simulate this one. Just want to get through the first few bits of the season as quickly as possible. We get a 2-0 win. Dybala and Zarate getting goals. Stone's getting a red card because we can't just have nice things. Transfer offer for Maiga. Finally, a player I am actually trying to sell.
0, Manchester City 1, Crystal Palace 2, Aston Villa 1, Derby County 2, Leicester City 1.
Okay, that's terrifying when they give you that message.
Queen's Park Rangers 0.
But yeah, player sold. Maiga.
Let's look ahead
So I'd
to the
assume
next
then
round of
we've got
fixtures of the English League Cup.
a little bit more money to play with here.
Round, Cardiff City entertain West Bromwich Albion. Millwall host
I'm going to try and sign.
West Ham United are
not another player, but I'm going to try and get Valencia on a new contract. I honestly cannot believe I spaced on the away goals rule. Diego Poyet to Coventry. Yeah, we'll have some of that. We're going to have like no players because we've got no transfer budget. I don't know where we've actually got like no one on the bench or on the reses, so we might have to look at some loan signs. I'm gonna actually have a quick look and see if we can get anyone before I carry on any further. We have finished transfer deadline day, and just give you a run through of the clubs that have spent. So Arsenal haven't signed anyone, which is hilarious. Aston Villa signed Samadov. They signed Yelovich, Abina, Azadov, Varane and Willian have been the only transfer goings. Brennan Williams, De Silva and Juve for Palace. Derby have spent quite a fair amount of money, but I suppose they sort of have to because of where they are. Sissoko went to Everton. They obviously bought Colton Cole. Oddberts, Barini got sold. No, what a shame. De Jong and Jakupovic going to Man City. Laporte going to Man United, which is quite funny. Pereira and Hernandez being sold. That's not a lot of money for players like that, but Fernandez for Norwich. Pektamek for QPR. Jack Stevens, I think, went out on a free. Bentaleb's been sold. Toivonen, Fletcher and Adair in. Luis Adriano and Juve out. Stephen Fletcher out. Guilherme. Yeah, I know it's not the West Ham player, but yeah. And then our business, we did sign some new players. I'll show you. We've brought back Adrian Rabiot on loan because, of course, we have. He needed to come home, and then we've also got Anthony Martial in on a loan deal as well. And yeah, we've got a loan with an option to buy for Martial. This would have, I think, been the year he joined Man United, with that Ballon d'Or clause as well. They're just funny. Lewis Page, I didn't even realise he was still at the club. He's so so real with you. Yeah, we've got Oldham at home in the cup in the next round. I might actually play that just for shits and gigs because I do kind of want to play some games that there are some big games in this episode. I can't be putting like Oldham at home and put it over like Bayern Munich in the Champions League. First ever Champions League game, or like group stage game, being at the fucking Allianz is outrageous, by the way. What an absolutely phenomenal start to our season. Yeah, dicks, I'll tell you that for a fact. But yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, drop a like, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.